loves, welcome back to my channel. I'm Josette. So let's get into today's video, which is going to be all about my 9 months Locd update. First thing that I want to address is if I'm talking weird, it's because I have Invisalign in. I will be doing a separate video all about my Invisalign teeth journey, and I have to wear these 22 hours a day at the minimum. I gotta keep these in because I'm not going to waste any of the money that I'm investing into my teeth, so these are staying in. I hope that doesn't bother you. But today is very exciting. I'm finally back filming. It has been way too long. It's been like 3 weeks, maybe going on 3.5. It is a lovely Sunday afternoon and I just washed my hair. I have laundry going. I paused it because it's noisy, but I just feel like I'm in a good mood and I'm ready to film my Microlocs update. Time is flying by. I feel like I just did my 6-month update and now I'm doing my 9-month. I hit 9 months 4 days ago and I'm really excited. So let's just get into the things that I have been experiencing so far. If you didn't already notice, I have a little sidebar going, just trying something different. Comment down below, male part or side part, what is your go-to? So, first thing, I just want to quickly mention, I still do get slippage around my edges. I feel like that's common for most people because the hair around your edges is the softest and usually the loosest in texture. So, I think that we're always gonna have to experience slippage at some point. It's just the level of slippage. I don't have slippage like in my crown or as much in these areas or in the back nearly as much. I was retightening and I was so surprised to just get past this area so quickly because usually that's the part that I struggle with the most because of how much slippage there is, but this time it did not take nearly as long. I will get into how long my 6th retie took this time around. But yeah, I still do get slippage around my edges, especially after I wash my hair. It's going to slip out, but that's totally fine. Just retwist it. You don't even need product, maybe a little bit of oil, and just retwist your edges to just make it look a bit more neat. Next thing is I'm currently testing out a new shampoo, and when I got this shampoo, I started looking up reviews online, and it's apparently a controversial shampoo in the Loc community that I didn't even know that was a thing, but it is the Dr. Bronner's shampoo line. I am trying it out on my hair. So far I've washed 3 times with the Dr. Bronner's, the one that's intended for babies. It's the unscented one. I personally wouldn't use it on a baby because it does burn if it gets in your eyes, but it's unscented, and as I get older I do not like soaps with a lot of scent. Also, I've noticed my skin does get a bit more irritated now with scented things. I remember back in the day in high school I would just get all of the crazy scented lotions from like Bath and Body Works, but I cannot go anywhere near those anymore. I love a mild lotion, an unscented soap, and I like to get my scents from perfumes now. So anyways, yeah, I'm testing out that shampoo, but I will be doing a separate video on that because I want to go into more detail on that. But I'm just going to say quickly, my hair has never felt this soft. That's all I'm going to say. So make sure that you subscribe and click the notification bell so that you can know when I upload that video all about my experience with Dr. Bronner. The really clarifying shampoo that I was using, the you know what I'm talking about. I'm blanking on everything. I noticed was just starting to dry out my hair, so I had to try and figure something else out. Suave clarifying. Wow, that one started to dry out my hair, and I wasn't liking how it was feeling. It was just a bit too, I don't want to say crispy, but just lacking softness. So I decided to try something else out, and that's the thing with the Loc journey. Just because something is working for you in the beginning of your Loc journey, it doesn't mean that it's going to continue to work for you throughout the rest of your Loc journey. As your hair is changing, your hair is going to need different things. So keep that in mind in a Loc journey. There are different stages where your hair might like this product, and then as it matures, it's like, no, that's not for me anymore. And that's kind of what I discovered. As my hair starts to mature, all of the like a double clarifying shampoo, because I always wash my hair twice, is just too much for my hair. Yeah, no bunching and banding is really going well. Let's get into the stats for how long my retie took this time. This is my 6th retie, and yes, I do self-retie. It took me about 7 days. Yeah, it took me about 7 days. So that's a really good time for me. Sometimes, like a few months ago, it took me like sometimes 2 weeks to get through my whole head just because I didn't have enough time and there was so much slippage. So it seems to be getting faster as my hair matures. That's just such good news for me. I actually finished my retie a week ago, so that's why my hair doesn't look super fresh, but that's okay. I didn't get a chance to film right after I finished my retie. Yeah, long story short, my toddler spilled water all over my Canon battery charger, and then I had to scramble and try to find a new one. Anyways, it's all good now, I have a new one. But when my retie is fresh, I do wear a do-rag just to preserve it as long as I possibly can. I know that eventually it is going to get messed up. After I wash my hair, it's going to get a little bit more frizzy. I don't mind the lived-in look, but I do like to enjoy that fresh look for as long as I possibly can. So I no longer use bonnets. It's just very uncomfortable for me. So I find that do-rags are a bit better, a bit more comfortable. When my hair starts to grow out and I get all the new growth, I do not wear a do-rag because I'm not preserving a fresh retie. So in that case, I just rely on my satin pillowcase to kind of help with reducing friction. So yeah, that's what I do for trying to keep my retie fresh. At this point, I am a week in. Since I just washed my hair, I probably will wear a do-rag for a couple more nights, but after 2 weeks, I probably most likely will not be wearing a do-rag at night anymore. Another thing I have been noticing is, this is for a fresh retie phase, the first probably 2 weeks or so. I don't need to spray my hair for it to lay properly, and this is when my hair is more clean as well. So once my hair gets more dirty, it's a bit more stiff. But when it's like clean and I have a fresh retie, I can just wake up in the morning and literally shake and go. And I was so shocked when I finished my retie last week and I just woke up and I was going like this and it was just falling into place. I was like, oh, I'm really getting to that point where my hair is just getting heavier because the locks are getting denser, which means that they're really locking, and I'm at 9 months, so I'm expecting to be pretty much fully locked by a year, but we'll see. My locks are smaller than they were with my first set, so it might take a bit longer. So another thing that I have changed since my 6-month update, I said that I was going to do reties every 6 months, but when it came around to my 9-month mark, I was looking at my scalp, I was looking at my hair, I was like, this is looking a little dull, it's feeling very itchy, and I think I need more than just my regular double shampoo. So I did another ACV rinse. For me, it's more of an ACV spray situation. So I fill the bottle, spray bottle with ACV with water, spray it all over, let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, nothing too long, nothing too crazy. And then I go ahead and just rinse it out and do my double shampoo. So yeah, when my locks start to look really dull and when my scalp is just really itchy, it's time for me to do an ACV rinse, and I love them. And I really think it's something that we should all be incorporating into our lock journeys. I'm all about doing natural detoxes. It's just apple cider vinegar and water. You can't get any more natural than that. I do not recommend using baking soda because there's a certain technique that you have to do for it, and it's not completely necessary unless you have a crazy amount of buildup, like you've had locks for 20 years and you've never done an ACV rinse. Then I would suggest using baking soda in that mixture. But if you're gonna be doing this consistently every 3 months or so, you really don't need baking soda. Apple cider vinegar and water is enough. Apple cider vinegar is very strong, it cleanses, and it just refreshes and makes my locks sparkle. So every 3 months is what I'm going to be doing. Once I hit a year mark, I'm going to be doing it again, for sure. It's my new thing, and I'm so happy that I'm doing it from the beginning. because it's something that really lacked in my first Loc set. Also, I was using way too many products in my first Loc journey, so hence the buildup, but we learned from our mistakes and I won't be using crazy products anymore. Another reason why I'm so excited that it's my 9-month Locd mark is because I'm just getting so much closer to being able to curl my hair, and I'm so excited. Like, curls they just make me so happy. I don't know if I'm the only one, but don't get me wrong, I love my hair in its natural state, but curls are just so fun and so pretty, and that's just when my girly side comes out. Like, I just love a good curl. So I'm so excited to just be inching closer to the time that I can do that. I'm trying my best to just wait until the 12-month mark, 1-year Locd mark, to kind of celebrate that with curls, and we'll see how that goes. It could be a complete fail. But I think my hair will be ready at that point, and it'll be longer. So yeah, for now I'm just embracing how my hair naturally dries, how it naturally looks, just straight with my little curly ends. That's just my vibe right now. I truly am embracing it. Yeah, I'm just so excited. Like, the timing of everything and just starting my Loc journey over and seeing my hair grow and just being in a whole new mindset about just being more natural, using natural products, and just embracing my natural hair color, not using dyes, not using bleach. It just feels so good. So I'm just encouraging you to just stick with it. I know that some points of your journey can be very frustrating. I've been through it. I started with 2 to 3 inches of hair, and this is 9 months later. So just stick with your journey. It is so rewarding, and it feels good to just grow your own hair. It's something that kind of sounds silly, but I don't know, for women hair is just like, it just has a different meaning, especially for Black women, and just embracing our natural hair is just so amazing. Like, the other day, someone, this man was like, I just love seeing women with natural hair, and it just looks so beautiful. Your hair looks so thick and healthy. And I was like, thank you. Like, actually, I appreciate that, because it takes commitment to stick with a natural hair journey slash a Loc journey. It takes commitment. But I'm just encouraging you, whether you just got locked, whether you're 3 months in, whether you're 6 months in, whether you're me, like at my point with 9 months under my belt, just stick with it, keep going, take care of your hair, do your reties on time, do not use unnecessary products. I know that okay, I'm going on a bit of a rant here, but I just want to say that don't get sucked into social media and Loc products and all of these things that are being pushed on you. I used to be a product junkie, okay? I used to love products, but I just want to say that no matter how much you see people spraying all these things in their locks, putting all these things in your locks, it's just not necessary. And I am going to be proof of that to you. I want to be the spokesperson for, you don't need a lot of products. You need minimal products to maintain healthy hair. I'm not against products. I love trying out shampoos, but I'm not going to risk the health of my hair just to try something out. I have to do research on it and find out, is this going to cause buildup? Is this going to dry my hair out? Is this going to add too much moisture? And you just have to be aware of your own hair, what your own hair likes, what your own hair doesn't like, and also what point in your Loc journey are you. If you're like 6 months locked, don't get excited about trying a conditioner. Like, it's just not a smart thing to do at that point in your hair journey. I know that as your locks mature and your hair that was once new is like down here, and as they get longer, you're going to have to pay more attention to the ends of your hair. So I'm just excited to go through this whole journey again as an older, more mature woman and just take care of my hair the way that it deserves to be treated. So that's just a little rant, but I just want to say that don't feel pressure by anyone to put a bunch of products in your locks. If anything, it's just going to damage your hair and cause buildup. So I just advise against it, especially if you're still in the starter lock phase. I hope I'm not forgetting anything, but I think that was all for this update. Now I'm just going to show you some close-ups and some 360 views. So let's get into those clips. And don't forget to subscribe, comment below. So many of you are at like really similar parts of your journey to me, like we're maybe a month apart or we're in the same month, and that's really, really cool. It's nice to start over and still have people who are at the same part of their Loc journey with you. Okay, and that is it for this video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Make sure to comment below and click the thumbs up button, and I will definitely be seeing you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!